Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. So we're out on the training pitch, managed to make it out for sunrise. It's my favorite time to train because we get the entire pitch to ourselves, and I just think it's a good time of day to focus without any distractions and get some good quality work in. So we're going to be going through a lot of different drills today. A lot of them will be quite winger specific because I myself am a winger, but any footballer can benefit from these drills because we're going to be involving all technical aspects of the game. But it should be really good. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get warmed up. Today's video is brought to you by Kickoff, a football-specific supplement used by professionals to increase energy, focus, and stamina. Recommended by some of the world's best nutritionists at clubs such as Atletico Madrid and used by elite players such as Antoine Griezmann and Ivan Rakitic. Kickoff is formulated with ingredients such as L-citrulline, which increases blood flow to supply the muscles with oxygen to help you play at your best for longer. Try Kickoff from Football Supplements today using the link and code in my description for a discount on your order and get more out of your performance. So we're going to start the session as always with a 5 to 10 minute dynamic warm-up. You want to make sure you're doing this before every training session for two reasons. The first being injury prevention. You want to make sure the body is warmed up, there's blood flow around the body to get oxygen to the muscles, as well as elasticating those muscles. Because if you go into something explosive and your body's not prepared, that's a quick way to get a muscle strain, which is going to keep you off the pitch. But the second reason is performance. So if you're warmed up, you're ready to go, everything's activated, you're going to be more explosive and more effective in your drills, which is going to help you get more out of your training, which is going to boost your performance. So make sure you're warming up. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. We're not using any equipment. We're just going to be jogging backwards and forwards, getting a few dynamic movements, really preparing that body. So let's get into it. Then after the dynamic warm-up, I always do a few resistance band exercises. These resistance bands are very inexpensive, but really valuable. They just help you really switch on, get those hard to activate areas like the glutes, the hip flexors, some of the adductors as well. For the same two reasons as the dynamic warm-up, these are valuable for injury prevention, but also to help you warm up, get ready for the session so you can get more out of it. So I'll just do a few different exercises to activate those hard to activate areas in the hips, groins, glutes, and then we'll get into a technical warm-up. So the last phase of the warm-up, we're going to involve the football. So starting with the ladders, going through some fast feet exercises. Fast feet exercises are great for switching on those fast twitch muscle fibers. Would really recommend doing them at the start of your sessions. You feel a lot more explosive and ready to go. Even if you just did fast feet on the spot for 10 seconds, as quickly as you can, rest for 10 seconds, then repeat maybe 5 times. You're going to feel a huge difference in your body. So we're going to go through the ladders, then we're going to dribble through these cones here, bit of ball mastery, then weave around these poles, turn the corner, pass it into the rebounder, which will set it back. Then I'm just going to guide the ball along the ground into that far bottom corner. So working on that inside of the foot technique, almost like a pass. So we're involving a lot of different elements now, getting physically warmed up, but also technically warmed up. So that's the warm-up complete, feeling very switched on physically as well as technically. So I'm going to move into my match specific drills now, starting with a dribbling exercise. This is a bit more specific for wingers. I like to place my drills in the areas of the pitch that I'm going to be occupying during a game. So as you can see, I've placed it on the left side of the pitch as a left winger. That's where I'm going to be spending most of my time. So I've placed down these poles randomly. They're not in any particular pattern or anything. And if you don't have poles, you can use cones, water bottles, shoes. So all I'm going to be doing is driving at the poles with the ball. Then when I get to the poles, it's whatever comes to mind instinctively. So I'm going to be weaving in and out, maybe throwing some body feints, just trying to get through the poles and then escape down the line. So I'm going to escape and then explode down the line to where I would normally cross the ball. I'm not going to be working on crossing today. That's not what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on the dribbling, but you can add the crossing in if you want to, if you want to work on that as well. But all I'm focusing on is getting in the poles, weaving, throwing a few body feints, then exploding out, getting into a position where I cross the ball. So I'm going to go through this probably about 10 to 15 reps. So after I've exploded, all I'm doing is walking back down the line again with the ball and then repeating for about 10 to 15 reps. So we're going to go into a very simple finishing exercise now. So all we're going to be doing, dribbling straight at these poles here, which is acting as the defender. Then all I'm going to be doing is taking a quick touch inside. So a little body feint, quick touch inside. Then immediately I want to try and get that shot off as quickly as I can, aiming for that far post. So as you shift the ball, there should be just a step, and then you're immediately going to strike the ball into that far side. The quicker you can do it, the more chance you're going to catch the goalkeeper off guard. And also that defender's not going to have a chance to recover. If you're taking multiple steps, taking too long, the shot is just going to get blocked. So it's a quick movement, quick body feint, shift, and then finish far post. For this I'm going to go for about 15 to 20 reps. Okay, so moving into the next exercise. This one works on some off the ball movement to create those goal scoring opportunities. So as a winger, you don't always need to use dribbling to beat defenders. You can use your movement and it will get the same results. So the exercise here, we're going to cut inside this pole, make it look like we're going to shoot. So draw the arm up, leg back, and it's a reverse pass into the boards. And as you can see, you're going to receive it back, touch into the space, left foot shot across goal. So as a winger, you don't always need to use dribbling to beat a defender. If you're deceptive with your movement, you can get the exact same results. So as you can see here, if this is the defender, making it look like I'm going to strike, slip pass, then if I move immediately, as you can see, I've received the ball again and I'm past that defender and I haven't needed to use any dribbling whatsoever. So if you're sharp with these movements, you can get past defenders into new space, have more time on the ball to then get a shot away. So you really want to be quick with this action, make it look like you're going to strike the ball and then get that shot away quickly after the touch, into the space, into the box, and then across goal. So we're going to go for about 15 to 20 repetitions once again. So moving into the final exercise here, we're going to be working on cutting the ball inside and shooting far post. So as an inverted winger, you can't be shy about cutting in and shooting, very important part of the game. So we've got the rebound board acting as a central midfielder who's playing the ball out to the winger's feet. I receive it, then immediately I want to engage the defender. We've got the pole here acting as the defender. So I'm going to show the defender my hips. This is engaging them and allows them to go on their heels so that your next move you have the advantage. Because if you put them on their heels, if you accelerate and you're in control of it, you're going to have that split second advantage to get inside and get the shot off. If I'm too early with my movement and try and take the ball inside first time, the defender's going to read my body position, and as I take that ball, the defender's just going to intercept. So really important to engage the defender first, get them on their heels so that you have the advantage when you cut inside. So we receive the ball, engage the defender, then I'm going to drop a body feint and I'm going to push the ball inside, and then immediately with my next touch I want to wrap the ball far post. I want to get that action as quick as you can, because obviously if you get past the defender they're going to try and recover, so the longer you take the more likely they are to block the shot. So we're going to go through this another 15 to 20 reps and that'll be it for today's session. Alright guys, so that's it for today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a go, especially if you're a winger. These match specific drills are really going to help you when it comes to a match, because you've rehearsed these scenarios so many times. It's going to become second nature come match day. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the link in my description if you're interested in kickoff, and you can use my unique code for a discount off your purchase. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Wow.